Wildcats play the Eastern Eagles from Reedsville. Let's look at the Eastern Eagles. They play in the Tri-Valley Conference, which is the far east side of Ohio, out past Athens. They're in Division II. They finished the regular season at 4-18, went 0-11 in the conference. In that division of the Tri-Valley, Belpre, Federal Hocking, Waterford, Trimble, and Southern. Those names are all familiar to our Shack listeners, especially around tournament time. The 4 wins that the Eagles had this year came against Point Pleasant, which is a West Virginia squad, Wellston, Portsmouth Clay, which is familiar to us, and Alexander. The Eagles averaged 48.2 points per game on offense while giving up 60 points per game. From the looks of the roster, it looks like they're a younger team, but we'll get into that a little bit. They are the 18 seed in the tournament. The 15 seed, the Whiteoak Wildcats, finished with a record of 5-17. They went 5-8 in the Shack. 4th place in Division II. They are scoring 46.5 points a game while giving up 57.9. They have lost their last 9 games in a row, so they are looking to get off that streak tonight with a win over Eastern. Whiteoak defeated Ripley twice, Fayetteville, Manchester, and West Union. They are led in scoring by the brothers Blair. Sawyer, a sophomore, he averages 10.7 points per game, and Weston, a senior, is 10.5 points a game, as well as 7.8 rebounds per game, good enough for second in the Shack. Also averaging double figures is sophomore Brady Brandenburg with 10.1 points per game. They struggle from the field shooting-wise, not great shooting, but they are athletic and they can show signs of playing good basketball. So it should be a good contest tonight between the Wildcats and those Eagles. We'll take a short break. We'll come back and look at the rosters and cheerleaders and get everything else ready for you on this 99.5 The Edge tip-off show here on 99.5 The Edge.
It's almost here.
Kopus for another long 3. Wow.
The biggest game of the year.
3-point shot on the buzzer. It's up. It's good.
The 39th annual C103 Shack Senior All-Star Games are coming Friday, March 22nd. Join us at North Adams High School for a night full of basketball action, featuring the girls and boys All-Star Games, All-Star Cheerleaders, Hot Shot and Slam Dunk contests, and more. Doors open at 5. The first games tip off at 6 p.m. Be there. That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
Welcome back to the 99.5 The Edge tip-off show. Chris Blanton here. Joining me will be Craig Campbell. Maggie Dean is our TV producer. We are on Goodguysradiotv.com. And Sarah Rigdon is back in the station as the producer. This is a sectional semifinal between the Whiteoak Wildcats and the Reedsville Eastern Eagles. Let's take a look at the rosters. Craig Campbell now. Let's look at Reedsville.
For the Eastern Eagles, they are coached by Mr. David Knight, assisted by Greg Lloyd, Ryan Barnes, and Mark Wilcoxon. And the roster, number 1, Brady Rockhold is a 6'2 junior. A 6'1 sophomore, Lane Atha is number 3. Gavin Murphy wears number 4, and he's a 6'4 junior. A 5'9 sophomore, Ethan Edwards wears number 10. Colton Lloyd will be number 11. He's a 6'2 sophomore. A 5'11 sophomore, Hayden Wilcoxon wears number 12. Derek Barnes will be number 13, and he's a 5'10 sophomore. A 5'9 junior, Tyler Hill wears number 14. Number 20, C.J. Meeks is a 5'11 junior. Also a junior standing 6 foot tall, Devin Tingler is number 24. Tristan Middleswart is number 32. He's a 6'2 senior. Also at 6'2 but a junior, Cooper Barnett is number 34. Casey Rankin wears number 44. He's 5'10 and a senior. And also 5'10 and a senior, Colin Wilcoxon is number 50. The cheerleaders for the Eagles, Kaylee Holen, Xandra Cox, Sydney Smith, Anita Moore, Emma Semmelsberger, Sydney Dillon, Robin Williams, Natalie Lance, Maddie Carr, Lena Barnett, Sydney Honecker, Olivia Smith, Abby Morris, and Hannah Clark.
Thank you, Craig. We'll come back after this break and look at Whiteoak's rosters and more after this on the 99.5 The Edge tip-off show here on 99.5 The Edge.
Southern Ohio is nationally known as the hot spot for trophy whitetail deer hunting. That's why the Dickey Group Realtors receive multiple calls every day from whitetail deer hunters who are looking to purchase land in Southern Ohio. So if you have property, no matter how large or small, the Dickey Group Realtors want to talk to you. It's deer season right now, so strike while the iron is hot. Call Jeff Dickey today at 937-393-7222 or visit thedickeygroup.com.
Who is Barry Chevrolet? Why don't you ask your friends and neighbors? Because after 70 years, 4 generations in the automotive industry, odds are we've made a happy customer out of somebody you know. Hard-working, proud Americans drive Chevrolets, and that's why we sell them at Barry's. Hats off to everybody driving a Silverado truck. You're my kind of people. Barry Chevrolet, your best deal dealer.
Our beliefs matter. They're reflected in our words and actions. At First State Bank, we believe in treating people well, and have since 1884. Listening, caring, looking out for each other. It's what people deserve. It's what a real local bank does. While lots of things have changed over the years, our belief in you hasn't. First State Bank, built on belief.
Welcome back to the 99.5 The Edge Tip-Off Show. Joining me again, Craig Campbell with the Whiteoak roster.
For the Whiteoak Wildcats, they are head coached by Greg Patton, assisted by Cole Schaefer and Wes Blair. Athletic director is Maya Call, principal Jason Isles, and the superintendent, Mr. Michael Bick. The roster, Zach Igo, number 1, he's a 5'10 sophomore. 6'1 junior, Xander Rhodes wears number 2. Sawyer Blair will be number 3, and he's a 5'10 sophomore. Keegan Iyer is number 10, and he's a 5'11 sophomore. Standing 6 foot, junior, Jackson Tedford wears number 11. Christian Height will be number 14. He is 5'9 and a freshman. Also a freshman, 6 foot, Jonah Michael wears number 20. Number 21, Aiden Crow is a 6'2 junior. 5'10 junior, number 5, Tyler Westner. Number 34, Dakota Clift is a 6'1 senior. A 6'3 senior, Weston Blair wears number 35. And Brady Brandenburg rounds out the roster. Number 44, a 6-foot sophomore. Cheerleaders for the Wildcats, Claire Ames, Kiara Simpson, Harley Vance, Sophia Wilmoth, Sydney Wilmoth, Hannah Burnett, Savannah Ferguson, Sydney Shelton. They are coached by Breanne Lee.
Thank you, Craig. This is a sectional semifinal. The winner will play in a sectional final on Saturday, February 24th. They will take on the Fairfield Lions, a shack mate of the Wildcats. That game will happen at Miami Trace on February 24th at 6:15 p.m. We'll carry that on our sister station, C103. Greg, we looked at these two teams out on warm-ups. Eastern has a definite size advantage, don't you think?
They do. They have several guys right around that 6'2 frame, and they had that one big guy. We noticed he's not a starter, but he's 6'4", so yeah. That's quite the advantage over the Wildcats.
So we'll see if the height advantage is better than the speed advantage that Whiteoak may have at the smaller lineup. So we're going to take a break here. We'll honor America here at Whiteoak, and when we come back, we'll get starters, referees, and get ready for tip-off here on the 99.5 The Edge Tip-Off Show on 99.5 The Edge.
Taste the snappy tomato pizza difference for yourself. Order from Seaman at 937-386-1010 or from West Union at 937-544-5583. Order online at snappytomato.com.
ProGen's next-generation technology flooring is designed to stand up to the demands of modern life, and it's available now at the Winchester Carpet Outlet. Because ProGen is durable, waterproof, dimensionally stable, and easy to install, it can be used in any room, including rooms that are most prone to moisture and spills, like kitchens and baths. For top-quality flooring, service, and selection at prices that'll floor you, visit the Winchester Carpet Outlet, just off State Route 32 on Tri-County Road, just a few miles west of Winchester, Ohio, and online at winchestercarpetoutlet.com. I
wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
Welcome to Jerry Haig Motors in Hillsboro, your local Chevrolet dealer for over 50 years. I am Steve Haig, owner, along with my twin daughters, Mindy and Mandy. We operate our family-owned business. We take care of our customers like friends and family. If you need a new Chevrolet or pre-owned vehicle, service, parts, or body shop, think of Jerry Haig Motors in Hillsboro. Proudly supporting the youth of our community. Stop in today for a great deal. Trade-ins welcome, financing available to qualified buyers.
Welcome back to the 99.5 The Edge Tip-Off Show. We're almost ready for tip-off here in Whiteoak High School as the Wildcats take on the Eastern Eagles from Reedsville. The game tonight is a sectional semifinal. Winner will take on the Fairfield Lions on Saturday at 6:15 from Miami Trace High School. Also tonight on our sister station, OC103, Fayetteville Girls will take on Cincinnati Christian. That'll be at Monroe High School. Tomorrow night, our only game on the air will be Western Brown Boys taking on Oak Hills. That'll take place at Lakota West. That'll be on 99.5 tomorrow night. Let's take a look at the starters and referees. Craig Campbell.
Starting for the Eagles, number 10, Ethan Edwards, a 5'9" sophomore. Sophomore, 6'2", Colton Lloyd, also he's number 11. Derek Barnes, number 13, 5'10" sophomore. We have Tristan Middleswart, number 32. He's a 6'2" senior, and 6'2" junior Cooper Barnett is number 34. If you notice, that was 3 sophomores, a junior, and a senior. And the starters for the Whiteoak Wildcats, they have Xander Rhodes, number 2. He's a 6'1" junior. 5'10" sophomore, Sawyer Blair. Aiden Crow, a 6'2" junior. Number 21, a 5'10". Weston Blair is a 6'3" senior. Number 35, and lastly, Brady Brandenburg starts at 6' sophomore. The referees, that all-important third team we have out there, Mr. Gary Tribe, Mr. P.D. Paul Seaman, and Mr. Charles Leach.
Thank you, Craig. The Reedsville Eastern Eagles, looks like from a quick search before we started the game, 105 miles away from Whiteoak. That's a 2.5 hour at least bus trip, so a long night for those Eagles going back over. They are on the Ohio River just south of Belpre, north or east of Athens, so quite a long trip for these Eagles, so we'll see if that has any impact on the game too.
Maybe some bus lag, we'll call it.
We'll take one short break, come back, and get ready for tip-off here on 99.5 The Edge as we conclude the 99.5 The Edge tip-off show. We'll be back.
Do you have a roofing or siding project? At Higgins, they manufacture steel roofing and siding every business day. With 17 colors in stock and 70,000 pieces of trim, they are prepared to ship your project immediately. Remember Higgins for your 40-year warranted, Energy Star compliant, American-made steel roofing and siding. Located 7 miles west of Hillsboro on US Route 50 and on AC Avenue, just off 35 in Jackson. Call 800-782-4239 or visit them on the web at higginsroofing.com.
Welcome back to the 99.5 The Edge Tip-Off Show. We're almost ready for tip-off here as the Wildcats of Whiteoak will take on those Eastern Eagles. Eagles will be wearing their away uniforms, look like they are black. Even though their school colors are green and white, the uniforms are black with white lettering. And the Whiteoak Wildcats will be wearing their home white uniforms with orange lettering outlined in black. You heard Craig talk about the starting lineup. Craig, they got 3 starters for the Eagles at 6'2", as well as a 5'9" and 5'10". Looks like the tallest starter for the Wildcats is Weston Blair at 6'3", and he's more of a long 6'3" than a tall 6'3", if that makes any sense.
Yeah, actually, I think Brady Brandenburg plays more of a big man, per se, than Wes. Wes Blair is a, like you said, a long, tall, mobile 6'3".
Yeah, this Wildcat team can shoot as far as they can score pretty quickly, but they have struggled percentage-wise from the field. They're near the bottom of the shack as far as shooting percentage, but their scores don't represent that. They are able to score, and they are very quick and athletic. They are a very athletic group of kids, led by Weston Blair, who is a all-league runner in cross-country and track. So I want to see how this athleticism of Whiteoak matches up with the height of the Eastern Eagles.
I've seen Whiteoak several times this year, and I really am impressed with their defense and their hustle, that's for sure.
The introductions are done. We'll wrap up the 99.5 The Edge tip-off show. We're ready for tip-off here at Whiteoak High School. This is a sectional semifinal. Again, the winner takes on Fairfield Saturday at Miami Trace High School. That game will be on our sister station, C103. Whiteoak will be going left to right, and Eastern will, of course, be going right to left. Tip is up. It's controlled by the Wildcats.
It's like man-to-man defense by the Eagles.
Sawyer Blair brings the ball up for the Wildcats, takes it all the way in, lays it up, no good. Rebound by Brandenburg, up and in, it's good. Quickly, 2-0 Whiteoak leads here. 7:44 left in the first quarter.
Whiteoak goes to the 2-3 or 1-2-2 zone defense.
Eastern taking their time, setting up the offense, trying to figure out the zone. Tipped away by Blair. Blair, and he stole the ball. It's a turnover for Eastern.
Yeah, Cooper Barnett in the middle there kind of lost track and let Blair take it away from him.
It's odd to hear a Barnett name at this gym, playing as an away player, but I assume no relation. Weston Blair with a little jump shot, able to hustle and get his own rebound. Good job there, Weston Blair.
2 offensive rebounds for the Wildcats already.
Xander Rhodes gets trapped up top, but is able to get the ball away, gets it outside to Blair. Blair drives back in the paint, loses it, but gets it up back to Rhodes. Rhodes for 3, good.
Good way for Xander Rhodes to start.
Nice job by Sawyer Blair, too. He lost control as he dribbled into the paint, was able to recover and get it out to Rhodes. 5-0 to score now, 6:37 to go in the first quarter. 3-point attempt now from Colton Lloyd is short. Rebound goes to Weston Blair. He gives it up to Sawyer Blair. Now over to Rhodes. Inside to Brandenburg. He's pushed out of the block, gives it back out to Blair. Sawyer Blair, that is. Gonna rotate it around. One guy on this Whiteoak offense hasn't had the ball yet, and that's Aiden Crow. He's kind of playing the 5th man out there, not doing much of anything as far as ball. And as I say that, he gets a pass. He wasn't ready for it. It's going to be a turnover Whiteoak.
That was a tough one. He kind of would have had an easy layup there, I think.
He was looking, it looked like to set a screen as opposed to get the pass.
Yep.
So that's the old broadcaster jinx there. Sorry about that, Aiden. Derek Barnes and Ethan Edwards out top passing the ball, and then it goes underneath to Tristan Middleswart, and it's blocked by Weston Blair. He gets his own rebound and puts it back up and in.
Nice defense by Blair. Just bad luck to let them get the ball back. We have a first substitution. We have Tyler Hill. He replaces Ethan Edwards for the Eagles.
The ball was tipped out of bounds by Eastern as Whiteoak brought the ball up on the far side. Whiteoak. Long pass inbounds across the midcourt line. Ooh,
wow.
Yep, Sawyer Blair made a little mental mistake. Jumped across the line before he could catch the ball. Turnover Whiteoak.
Those are the turnovers you really don't want to have as a coach, obviously the mental ones.
Eastern now with the ball as Barnes has it out top, gives it up to Hill. Hill drives in, takes a little shot. It's no good. Rebound gets tipped around. Saved by Eastern. It goes off Weston Blair's feet, and it'll stay Eastern ball. Long pass out to almost midcourt on that inbounds play. Goes to Tyler Hill. Sets up the offense, gives it up to Barnes. Back to Hill.
We have Cooper Barnett playing the high post, and he's been open. They're just not looking for him.
3-point attempt by Derek Barnes is good, and we have a tie ball game.
I guess why should you when you have a shot like that, right?
That was a very beautiful 3-point shot there for Eastern. Going now the other way, Crow has it down by the baseline. Gets it back out top to reset the offense to Xander Rhodes. Xander takes another three-point attempt. It's no good. Rebound gets Weston Blair with another offensive. Nice look underneath to Brandenburg. Lays it up and in. Very nice look for Weston Blair. Good assist.
Absolutely. Nice job, Weston.
There you go inside to that high post. That shot's no good. And that was Barnett, Cooper Barnett. Rebound goes to the Wildcats. Coming back the other way will be Blair. Gives it out to Crow for three. No good. Rebound Brandenburg, but he's blocked. Big stuff. And then hustle play by Blair. Almost gets a steal. Ball is going to get finally tracked down by Eastern way in the opposite corner. And he's going to step out of bounds. Good pressure by Aiden Crow.
That all started with Weston Blair getting on the floor, causing that ball to go wild into the corner, and then Aiden Crow with the finish.
Coming up at the half, it's the Baxla Tractor Sales halftime report. We'll mow through the first half stats and see what these two teams need to do to harvest a win. 7-5, Whiteoak leads here with 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Rhodes takes it into the paint, has to dribble back out, gives it to Crow. Now out to Weston Blair. Almost picked up his pivot foot. Sawyer Blair drives in. Nice layup. Just missed it. But good hustle by Brandenburg and Sawyer Blair. And then a nice pass to Crow, and he lays it up and in.
Whiteoak looking very nice with the assists, unselfishness.
Long pass down to Cooper Barnett. He lays it up and in.
That's quick.
Very quick transition on the Eastern side. I was going to say Eastern probably got away with a little foul on that layup by Crow, but
could have been an and one very easily.
Crow drives into the paint, gives it up to Weston Blair, and he loses control of the ball as a turnover. Eastern will come back the other way. That'll be Tyler Hill. His layup is no good, rebounded by Gavin Murphy. And the rebound, his putback is no good, rebounded by Weston Blair.
Nice transition defense by the Wildcats.
We can see why Weston Blair is second in the shack in rebounds. He is all over the place, working hard under that basket. Xander Rhodes takes a shot from the outside. It's no good. Rebound goes long to the Eagles, and we're going to go the other way. Down to Colton Lloyd. He dribbles in and on the baseline. Gets double teamed, but tries to put a shot up. It's no good. Rebound goes to Brandenburg, and we're going back the other direction. Here comes Sawyer Blair. He takes it all the way coast to coast. It's no good. Rebound goes out of bounds. It'll be Eastern ball.
Substitution, Ethan Edwards back into the game. This time he replaces Derek Barnes, and we have Tyler Westner and Zach Igo in for the Wildcats.
We have a timeout on the, I'm sorry, Craig.
I was
We have a
just going to say
timeout on the
Crow
floor.
and Brandenburg out, sorry. Again.
That's all right. We have a timeout on the floor. We'll be back right after this on 99.5 The Edge.
So I thought you quit. I tried.
You know that thing can blow up in your face, right?
We just watched a video in class about how nicotine can mess up the way your brain develops.
That's the last thing you need.
But for real, you should probably tell your parents.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Hey, can you come with me? Yeah, I got you. Let's go.
First quarter, it's 9-7. Whiteoak leads the Eastern Eagles.
Good defense by both teams, and no fouls called so far.
Well, if anything, we can prove that wrong here shortly, as we'll probably get a foul on this play here.
Yep. Broadcaster jinx.
Shot from the corner will be Colton Lloyd. It's no good. Rebound.
Wow.
Several guys hit the floor, but no call. Again, rebound goes to Whiteoak. Nice transition offense back to Weston Blair. He lays it up and in. Assist by Sawyer Blair. Nice fast break there for the Wildcats. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. 11-7 now the score. Colton Lloyd with the ball on the wing. Gives it back up to Edwards. Back to Lloyd. Lloyd, I believe, is the three-point shooter that we've seen so far. Good defense by Zach Igo. Gets it up to Cooper Barnett. His shot goes off. Rebounded by Lloyd. Rebound goes to Whiteoak. Very physical underneath, but still no calls being made.
I know you noticed that as well. I was like, wow, a lot of bodies flying around.
Looked like Xander Rhodes took a shot to the chin on the rebound. He took a tumble. Whiteoak now with the ball. Xander Rhodes controls, gives it to Weston Blair, now over to Sawyer Blair. Westner with the ball, takes a shot just inside the three-point line. Another body on the floor. The long rebound goes to the Eagles. Going the other direction will be Gavin Murphy. His layup is no good, gets his own rebound, and now we have that foul call finally.
Foul goes against Tyler Westner of the Wildcats. It's going to put Gavin Murphy on the line to shoot two.
Really thought that foul might be on the floor on the rebound, but they're going to say it's on his attempted putback. Free throw is good. Make it 11-8 now, a three-point lead for the Wildcats.
Brady Rockhold, Derek Barnes, and Tristan Middleswart into the game for the Eagles.
Second free throw coming for Gavin Murphy is up. No good. Rebound goes to Sawyer Blair. We're under a minute to go in the first quarter. Mark your calendars now for the biggest game of the year, the 39th annual C103 Shack Senior All-Star Game. Scheduled for Friday, March 22nd at North Adams High School. Come watch our seniors take the floor one last time. I go with the ball, gives it over to Westner. Loose ball, and it's going to be a turnover. Eastern will take it now the other direction. That'll be Gavin Murphy. He tries to go in. He's going to get fouled.
That foul may be against Tyler Westner, I believe. It is. Tyler Westner, two quick fouls there. Aiden Crow will enter the game and replace Westner.
It seemed to me that Eastern did not seem like they were under control, that if maybe a Western or Whiteoak player set his feet, he might have got a charge on that play. We're going to have a tie-up underneath the basket as Gavin Murphy attempted a shot. Good defense there. I think it was Sawyer Blair that tied him up. 24 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Gavin Murphy, a three-point attempt. It's good. Second tie of the game of the quarter. 11-11, 15 seconds to go. Whiteoak will work for the last shot of the quarter. Sawyer Blair controlling the ball. Nice look. So Weston Blair, and they lays it up at the buzzer, and that's how we're going to end it. 13-11. Whiteoak takes the lead at the first quarter. We'll be back right after this on 99.5 The Edge.
It's almost here.
Kopus for another long three. Wow.
The biggest game of the year.
Three-point shot on the buzzer. It's up. It's good.
The 39th annual C103 Shack Senior All-Star Games are coming Friday, March 22nd. Join us at North Adams High School for a night full of basketball action, featuring the girls and boys all-star games, all-star cheerleaders, hot shot and slam dunk contests, and more. Doors open at 5. The first games tip off at 6 p.m. Be there. That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
High school, we're getting ready to start the second quarter action. Whiteoak leads 13-11 on that nice Sawyer Blair to Weston Blair assist to points on at the end of the quarter there at the buzzer.
Yeah, I was a little concerned that he was waiting a little long, but waited till about 7 seconds to start, and then he took off, and perfect assist by Sawyer Blair.
Whiteoak will get the ball to start the second quarter, up 13-11. Sawyer Blair, Xander Rhodes with the ball. Brandenburg's out there with him, as well as Sawyer Blair, Zach Igo, and Aiden Crow. Long three-pointer from Rhodes is no good. Rebound gets tipped around, and they're going to say it's black ball.
Middleswart, Barnes, and let's see, number 1 is Brady Rockhold, number 14 is Tyler Hill, and number 4 is Gavin Murphy in for the Eagles.
Looks like Whiteoak sticking with that 2-3 or 3-2 zone. Drive in by Gavin Murphy. This shot goes long. On the rebound, we're going to get a foul. Rebound goes to Zach Igo.
That foul is against Brady Rockhold. Lane Atha, Colton Lloyd. And there was another substitution. I am terrible.
Cooper Barnett came in.
Cooper Barnett.
And I thought, let's see, Ethan Edwards, was that one in already?
No, Ethan Edwards and Lane Atha, yes, you got those.
Had 4 substitutions right off the bat. 7 minutes to go in the second quarter. Nice drive, nice pass inside to Brandenburg. Not able to finish. Rebound goes to the Eagles. No score yet here in the second quarter. It's still 13-11. Whiteoak leads, and we have a turnover by the Eagles.
Both teams played very well controlling the ball. Very few turnovers.
Colton Lloyd took that ball down into the corner, tried to get it back out to Cooper Barnett, but his pass went right through Barnett's fingers, out of bounds, right into the Whiteoak bench. Sawyer Blair now a little give and go with with Brandenburg. Gives it back up to Xander Rhodes. Takes it all the way in left side, takes it up, can't finish. Rebound goes off of Eastern. Whiteoak saved on that one. He didn't use his left hand on that layup. Went in on the left side, but switched to his right hand.
Yeah, Whiteoak getting a lot of good looks, just some contact and not able to finish.
Inbounds play goes to Blair, Sawyer Blair that is. And we're going to get a foul as he drove toward the corner.
That foul's on Ethan Edwards, his first team's second. Weston Blair will re-enter the game. He's going to replace, which one? Xander Rhodes.
Inbounds play will happen right underneath Whiteoak's basket. Weston Blair, nice move, nice finish. Layup and in, 15-11 now the score.
Perfectly executed out of bounds play there.
He was the only one that moved the entire time. Did a little figure 8, came back, got wide open with a layup. Nice defense by the Wildcats as they tip a pass on the outside, take it the other direction. Zach Igo with a little pump fake, thought he was going to take a shot, passed it up, gives it up to Sawyer Blair. Now to Weston Blair, but Weston Blair can't handle the pass, kicks it out of bounds. It's going to be a turnover, Wildcats.
Try to wipe up some sweat on the end of the court where Weston Blair just took a dive.
After the final buzzer, we'll honor our Snappy Tomato Pizza player of the game, as well as hear from Coach Patton after this game, so stay tuned. Ethan Edwards with the ball now gives it up to Lane Atha. Now across to Colton Lloyd. Lloyd hit that early 3 and has been quiet since. I believe it was Lloyd that hit that 3, wasn't it?
No, it was, we have one with Gavin Murphy, Derek Barnes.
Those guys all look alike. I can't tell who's who out there sometimes. A little tip drill and reverse layup is no good. Gavin Murphy tried. And then he's going to get caught with a frustration foul there.
Gavin Murphy, number 1, team third. Is this what we call tournament physicality? It is crazy out there. Tyler Hill and Tristan Middleswart back into the game for the Eagles.
Looks like Eastern has about 9 deep and Whiteoak going with about 7 deep so far. Sawyer Blair with the ball gives it underneath to Brandenburg. Brandenburg's double teamed right off the bat. Loses the ball, but recovered by Zach Igo. We'll reset the offense. Just under 5 minutes to go, 15-11. Still the score, Whiteoak leads. Sawyer Blair dribbling out top. A lot of double teaming by this Eastern defense. Looks like they have converted to a 2-3 zone now. Nice layup, but it doesn't fall. Nice rebound by Brandenburg, 17-11 now the score.
That's Brandenburg's game, the offensive rebound.
Long cross-court pass by the Eagles. Goes to, that was Colton Lloyd, and gives it back out. And we're going to have an offensive foul out top by Barnett.
Cooper Barnett with the screen, and then he extended his arm and got caught. Foul number 1 on him, team 4th. Xander Rhodes will return for the Wildcats.
And that was a good acting job, if that, by Sawyer Blair out there to do a little soccer fall there by the injury.
Yes.
But it was a clear extension of the arm by Barnett. That'll be a turnover. Now Whiteoak with the ball. Xander Rhodes with a 3. It's no good. Rebound goes to the Eagles. Very fast shot there. Nice hustle by Weston Blair. He steals the ball, lays it up and in.
Weston Blair having his usual game. He's got 8 points right now already.
I talked to Weston Blair before the game. He was in a very good mood and very excited for this matchup tonight. Looking forward to play in front of the crowd in a tournament game. And a decent crowd here for Whiteoak as Eastern takes a layup, but it's no good. Rebound, get their own rebound. Shot out by Tyler Hill for 3. It's no good. Fight underneath, and Eastern's able to recover it. Third chance here for the Eagles underneath to Tyler Hill again. He finally finishes with a layup underneath the basket.
First points of the quarter for the Eagles.
Yeah, a little 6-0 run to start the quarter for Whiteoak. 3 minutes, 15 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Whiteoak leads 19-13 now, as that was at Xander Rhodes.
Xander Rhodes with a nice floater. 5 points for Xander.
Eastern with the ball. Another nice hustle defense by Weston Blair, but Eastern able to recover. Cross-court pass to Colton Lloyd. His shot's no good, but rebound, goes to Cooper Barnett. He puts it up and in, and we'll have a timeout on the floor. We'll be right back after this on 99.5 The Edge.
Southern Ohio is nationally known as the hot spot for trophy whitetail deer hunting. That's why the Dickey Group Realtors receive multiple calls every day from whitetail deer hunters who are looking to purchase land in Southern Ohio. So if you have property, no matter how large or small, the Dickey Group Realtors want to talk to you. It's deer season right now, so strike while the iron is hot. Call Jeff Dickey today at 937-393-7222 or visit thedickeygroup.com.
Welcome back to Whiteoak High School for this sectional semifinal between the Whiteoak Wildcats and the Eastern Eagles. Whiteoak leads 21-15, 2 minutes, 48 seconds to go here in the half. At the half, we'll get you caught up on everything going on in the world of sports with a 99.5 The Edge studio update, so stay tuned for that.
The Eagles, after that timeout, coming out in the 2-2-1 full court press.
Little trap here by Xander Rhodes, or against Xander Rhodes. He's able to get it to Crow, back to Rhodes, now across to Brandenburg, and then Sawyer Blair at the three-point line takes a couple of dribbles, backs out, or reset the offense. Xander Rhodes with the ball out top, gets it down in the corner, then into Weston Blair. Weston Blair thought about it, gets it back out, now across to Sawyer Blair for 3, no good. That was in and out. Rebound to the Eagles. Coming the other way will be Colton Lloyd for a long 3 from straight away. It's going to go out of bounds. It'll be Whiteoak ball.
Yeah, he shot that from the volleyball line, came up a little short.
Get ready for the Baxley Tractor Sales halftime report. We'll mow through the first half stats and see what these two teams need to do to harvest a win.
This full court pressure is caused a turnover on the Wildcats on that one.
They got it just about half court and lost the ball out of bounds. It'll be a turnover, Eastern ball. Just under 2 minutes to go now in the second quarter. Barnett with the ball for the Eagles, gets it over to Lloyd. Lloyd dribbles in, gets double teamed, gives it up to Hill. Now back around to Derek Barnes for 3. It's good.
Derek Barnes leading the Eagles with 6 points, both from the three-point line.
Still continuing with this pressure. Long pass into the corner to Crow and then to Sawyer Blair. Now out to Rhodes. Rhodes takes it in. Floater is blocked But right there with the rebound is Weston Blair. His putback, he's fouled. He'll go to the free throw line.
Foul goes against the Eagles. Cooper Barnett, that's number 2 on Cooper. First free throws for the Wildcats will be Weston Blair shooting 2.
Blair not giving anything up on this one. He's giving up, he's given everything he's got. He's all over the floor and battling every player on the field, on the floor.
He might be a little sore come tomorrow morning. He's taking a beating.
That's what you want your senior to do, though. He knows this is it, if nothing else.
Absolutely.
First free throw for Blair is up. It's no good.
Gavin Murphy back into the game for the Eagles, replaces Barnett.
Just as Whiteoak started the quarter with a 6-0 run, a little 5-0 run the other direction for the Eastern Eagles has got this thing back into a 3-point game. We have a foul and a rebound. That free throw is no good.
Who did he call that foul on? He said 14, but I'm pretty sure it was 44, Brady Brandenburg. Yeah.
Oh.
14 Black. Oh, wow. All right.
The foul's on Eastern.
He was correct with 14. He just had all of us confused with the which team.
The Eastern crowd not very happy with that reversal of the call, but that, because it's a 5th foul, that will put Brandenburg at the line shooting 2. 1 minute, 25 seconds to go here in the second quarter. First free throw's up and a good. Very line drive-ish on that shot, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd like for him to take a little bit more time in between the last dribble and the shot, but hey, the results are the results. Perfect.
Second one bounces out. Rebound goes to the Eagles. We're going the other direction. Thought that was Weston Blair for a minute. Very similar body types for the Blair brothers. Right out to Sawyer Blair in the corner for 3. Good.
Sawyer Blair with his first points of the game. A nice 3-pointer from the corner.
25-8 now with 50 seconds to go. Eastern drives down, tries a reverse. That would be Gavin Murphy. And on the rebound, we're going to have an out. Yes.
Out of bounds to the Whiteoak Wildcats. Ethan Edwards into the game for
Whiteoak. It seems to have had no issues since then. Pressure still there by the Eastern Eagles. Crow now gets it down, lays it up, no good. Another layup miss. Brandenburg with an offensive rebound. His putback is no good. Rebound goes to the Eagles. 25 seconds to go in the second quarter. Ethan. 15 seconds to go now. Another last second shot here for the Wildcats. Up, and Aiden Crow dribbles down, loses the ball. Turnover. Half-court heave is no good. That's how we'll end the half. 25-21. Whiteoak leads. We'll be back right after this on 99.5 The Edge.
Who is Barry Chevrolet? Why don't you ask your friends and neighbors? Because after 70 years, 4 generations in the automotive industry, odds are we've made a happy customer out of somebody you know. Hard-working, proud Americans drive Chevrolets, and that's why we sell them at Barry's. Hats off to everybody driving a Silverado truck. You're my kind of people. Barry Chevrolet, your best deal dealer.
Our beliefs matter. They're reflected in our words and actions. At First State Bank, we believe in treating people well, and have since 1884. Listening, caring, looking out for each other. It's what people deserve. It's what a real local bank does. While lots of things have changed over the years, our belief in you hasn't. First State Bank, built on belief.
Taste the snappy tomato pizza difference for yourself. Order from Seaman at 937-386-1010 or from West Union at 937-544-5583. Order online at snappytomato.com.
ProGen's next-generation technology flooring is designed to stand up to the demands of modern life, and it's available now at the Winchester Carpet Outlet. Because ProGen is durable, waterproof, dimensionally stable, and easy to install, it can be used in any room, including rooms that are most prone to moisture and spills, like kitchens and baths. For top-quality flooring, service, and selection at prices that'll floor you, visit the Winchester Carpet Outlet, just off State Route 32 on Tri-County Road, just a few miles west of Winchester, Ohio, and online at winchestercarpetoutlet.com.
Welcome back to the OHSAA halftime report. We're at Whiteoak High School. Chris Blanton along with Craig Campbell, Maggie Dean, our TV producer, Sarah Rigdon back in the studio. It's 25-21 at halftime. Whiteoak leads the Reedsville Eastern Eagles. Whiteoak opened up the game at a 5-0 start. Led after the first quarter 13-11 at 2-point advantage. The product of a Sawyer Blair to Weston Blair last second shot. 13-11 after one. The second quarter, Whiteoak won that quarter by 2 points as well, 12-10 for a total score of 25-21 to get that 4-point lead for the Whiteoak Wildcats here at halftime over the Eastern Eagles. We're going to send it back to Sarah Rigdon for the 99.5 The Edge studio update, then come back with more here on the OHSAA halftime report here on 99.5 The Edge.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
Welcome to Jerry Haig Motors in Hillsboro, your local Chevrolet dealer for over 50 years. I am Steve Haig, owner, along with my twin daughters, Mindy and Mandy. We operate our family-owned business. We take care of our customers like friends and family. If you need a new Chevrolet or pre-owned vehicle, service, parts, or body shop, think of Jerry Haig Motors in Hillsboro. Proudly supporting the youth of our community. Stop in today for a great deal. Trade-ins welcome, financing available to qualified buyers.
Do you have a roofing or siding project? At Higgins, they manufacture steel roofing and siding every business day. With 17 colors in stock and 70,000 pieces of trim, they are prepared to ship your project immediately. Remember Higgins for your 40-year warranted, Energy Star compliant, American-made steel roofing and siding. Located 7 miles west of Hillsboro on US Route 50 and on AC Avenue, just off 35 in Jackson. Call 800-782-4239 or visit them on the web at higginsroofing.com.
So I thought you quit. I tried.
You know that thing can blow up in your face, right?
We just watched a video in class about how nicotine can mess up the way your brain develops.
That's the last thing you need.
But for real, you should probably tell your parents.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Hey, can you come with me? Yeah, I got you. Let's go.
It's almost here.
Kopus for another long three. Wow.
The biggest game of the year.
3-point shot on the buzzer. It's up. It's good.
The 39th annual C103 Shack Senior All-Star Games are coming Friday, March 22nd. Join us at North Adams High School for a night full of basketball action, featuring the girls and boys All-Star Games, All-Star Cheerleaders, Hot Shot and Slam Dunk contests, and more. Doors open at 5. The first games tip off at 6 p.m. Be there. That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
Southern Ohio is nationally known as the hot spot for trophy whitetail deer hunting. That's why the Dickey Group Realtors receive multiple calls every day from whitetail deer hunters who are looking to purchase land in Southern Ohio. So if you have property, no matter how large or small, the Dickey Group Realtors want to talk to you. It's deer season right now, so strike while the iron is hot. Call Jeff Dickey today at 937-393-7222 or visit thedickeygroup.com.
Welcome back to the Baxla halftime report from Whiteoak High School. Whiteoak leads the Eastern Eagles 25-21. Joining me now, Craig Campbell. Craig, got any stats that stuck out in your mind?
Yeah, I believe the three-point shooting by the Eagles, they made 4, but they also shot 15, so that's not a very good percentage, only 27%, but hitting those 4 kept them in the game. They did shoot quite a few more shots that first half as well. Just they were 8 for 34 from the field versus Whiteoak only shot 28 and made 11.
We talked a little bit about in pregame that Whiteoak has a size disadvantage, that we wondered if their speed would outwork that height. What's odd is that Whiteoak is actually out-rebounding in our eyes. We don't keep track of rebounds, but from what we can tell, it looks like Whiteoak is out-rebounding Eastern.
Yeah, absolutely. I would agree with that for sure. And Whiteoak over man per man probably is not as heavy as the Eastern team. They might be a football school per se, but Whiteoak is not backing down at all. They're playing just as physical as they need to be.
Yeah, we talked about Weston Blair being very physical, being all over the floor, earning his senior leadership tonight for the Whiteoak Wildcats. So when we come back, we'll get ready for third quarter action and wrap up the Baxla halftime report here on 99.5 The Edge.
Who is Barry Chevrolet? Why don't you ask your friends and neighbors? Because after 70 years, 4 generations in the automotive industry, odds are we've made a happy customer out of somebody you know. Hard-working, proud Americans drive Chevrolets, and that's why we sell them at Barry's. Hats off to everybody driving a Silverado truck. You're my kind of people. Barry Chevrolet, your best deal dealer.
Our beliefs matter. They're reflected in our words and actions. At First State Bank, we believe in treating people well, and have since 1884. Listening, caring, looking out for each other. It's what people deserve. It's what a real local bank does. While lots of things have changed over the years, our belief in you hasn't. First State Bank, built on belief.
Welcome back to Whiteoak High School as we conclude the Baxla halftime report here, and we get ready for third quarter action. The Whiteoak Wildcats lead the Reedsville Eastern Eagles 25-21 at halftime. If you're in the car ready to come in to the Whiteoak Wildcats game, everything in the concession stand is $1, so get it while it lasts. It's just announced over the radio.
It does kind of catch your attention when they say everything's $1.
They didn't bring us any hot dogs or popcorn, but that's all right. Maya Call takes very good care of us here at Whiteoak, the athletic director. So thank you to Mr. Call and the staff here at Whiteoak. Get ready for third quarter action. Looks like starters out there for Whiteoak. For Eastern, probably the same thing.
Actually, we have Tyler Hill out there, and I'm not sure who he replaced, but he was not a starter.
Looks like Ethan Edwards will not go out for the Eagles to start the second half.
Yes, that's him.
Otherwise, Rhodes, Blair, Crow, Blair, and Brandenburg for the Wildcats. Eastern will start the second half with the ball. Drive in by Gavin Murphy right away. Quick basket.
Murphy with 6 now.
25-23. Caught Whiteoak off guard there, it looks like. Whiteoak able to get it across midcourt line, but right there, Sawyer Blair is trapped, and he throws the ball away. Not the start Coach Patton wanted right out of the bat.
Yeah, that's a kind of a defensive lapse, and then definitely an offensive lapse there. throwing the ball out of bounds.
Coming back the other way will be the Eagles. Long cross-court pass to Barnes. Barnes takes three. It's good. And Reedsville takes the first lead of the ball game, 26-25. That is a quick 5 points for the Eagles. Aiden Crow goes the other way and takes a shot. It's no good. Rebound goes to the Eagles. Whiteoak not playing with the same intensity as they did in that first half. Gavin Murphy with the ball outside on the wing, guarded by Xander Rhodes. Gives it up to Colton Lloyd. Now back to Murphy. Murphy stepped out of bounds. They're going to say that's a turnover. Murphy and the coach both look down there like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, interesting unforced error. Just got a little too far back in the corner, stepped out of bounds.
Whiteoak able to handle the pressure again this time. Nice look inside to Blair. Blair is hammered as he goes up for a layup, and he's going to go to the free throw line.
That foul goes against Gavin Murphy. Number 2 on Gavin.
That could easily be a half foul to 2 guys because they both got him pretty good with the body.
Yeah, they were going to make him earn it here at the free throw line.
Blair looking to tie this game up and give Whiteoak the lead with these 2 free throws. First one is up and good, and we do have a tie. The third tie of the game.
Blair looking to be the first player in double figures if he can make this one.
Second free throw is up and good. 27-26 now the score. Back to a Whiteoak 1-point lead. They led at one point by 8 points, as much as 8 points in that second quarter. Eastern tripped away and has taken the lead here in the third quarter, but tied again. Shot by Gavin Murphy is blocked by Weston Blair. So add that to his stat line. And Sawyer Blair throws the ball away again, intercepted there by Colton Lloyd. He takes a quick shot. It's no good. Rebound goes to the Wildcats. So no harm, no foul on that turnover, but not something that Sawyer Blair needs to keep doing. Crow with the ball, and he gets the ball stolen away. Another rebound, and he's going to get a recovery foul.
Yeah, Aiden Crow lost the ball there and then got the foul back. That's his first, team first. Tristan Middleswart and Ethan Edwards into the game for the Eagles, and Tyler Westner for the Wildcats. Man-to-man defense for the Wildcats so far this half.
Tyler Lloyd with the ball, takes it in. Baseline jumper is no good. Rebound goes inside to Middleswart, but it's blocked. His putback is blocked by Weston Blair, and Cooper Barnett goes flying into the stands.
Weston Blair, like you said, all over the place. Block shots, rebounds, you name it.
Good thing that concession stands, everything's $1 because that girl might need to replace her popcorn now after Cooper Barnett landed on top of her in the stands. Inside pass to Westner. Westner puts it up and in.
And guess who made the assist? Mr. Weston Blair.
Working on that triple-double. 29-26 the score. 5 minutes, 33 seconds to go in the third quarter. Eastern now with the ball. Dribbled down on the baseline will be Colton Lloyd. His baseline jumper is no good. Rebound goes to Brandenburg. Now we're going the other direction.
Wildcats have settled in a little now after that 5-0 run.
Whiteoak taking their time setting up their offense. Gets a nice pass from open Westner. His shot is good.
4 quick ones here for Tyler.
Ethan Edwards now controlling the offense for the Eagles. Gives it over to Cooper Barnett. Now back to Edwards. High pressure defense now by the Wildcats. Nice rotation by the Eagles. Gives a 3-point look for Colton Lloyd, but it's no good. Coming the other way will be Sawyer Blair. Gives to Westner. Westner, can he hit 3 in a row? No good. Rebound goes to the Eagles. Weston Blair hustling down, trying to steal that ball back. Oh, and they're going to call an reach in. Weston Blair playing the point on defense.
Yeah, that's impressive. That's only Weston's first foul, team second. Substitution, Derek Barnes back into the game for the And also, Lane Atha for the Eagles.
And if Gavin Murphy was out, I believe he came in as well. I can't recall if he was out there before.
Nope, number 4, you're correct. He is just now entering.
Outside shot by Derek Barnes for 3. It's no good. Rebound goes up high, recovered by Sawyer Blair. Sawyer Blair takes another shot to the chin. Xander Rhodes with his hand. Wow. He's able to recover that ball. Now gives it to Weston Blair. Weston tries to circus shot, but guess who's there? Brandon Berg. Offensive rebound and put back for him.
Brady Brandenburg now with 9 points.
7-point lead now for the Eagles, 33-26. And we have a foul on the shot inside. The missed shot by Middleswart. He'll go to the line.
Foul goes against Sawyer Blair. Also his first.
We'd like to thank our season sponsors for helping us bring you coverage of this game. That includes First State Bank, Health Source of Ohio, Baxla Tractor Sales, and Southern State Community College. 3 minutes, 40 seconds to go here in the third quarter, 33-26, 33-27 now.
Tyler Hill comes back into the game. He replaces Ethan Edwards.
And we have a timeout on the floor. We'll be back right after this on 99.5 The Edge.
Taste the snappy tomato pizza difference for yourself. Order from Seaman at 937-386-1010 or from West Union at 937-544-5583. Order online at snappytomato.com.
ProGen's next generation technology flooring is designed to stand up to the demands of modern life, and it's available now at the Winchester Carpet Outlet. Because ProGen is durable, waterproof, dimensionally stable, and easy to install, it can be used in any room, including rooms that are most prone to moisture and spills, like kitchens and baths. For top quality flooring, service, and selection at prices that'll floor you, visit the Winchester Carpet Outlet, just off State Route 32 on Tri-County Road, just a few miles west of Winchester, Ohio, and online at winchestercarpetoutlet.com.
Welcome back to Whiteoak High School. We're in the middle of the third quarter. Whiteoak leads 33-27. There is 3 minutes, 40 seconds to go here in the third quarter. 6-point lead for the Wildcats as they called a timeout to slow things down, get some, draw up some new plays, extend this lead against the Eastern Eagles. Middleswart still at the line shooting his second shot now. Shot is up, and it's good. 5-point lead now for the Wildcats. Full court pressure again for the Eagles. Blair gets trapped in deep in his own zone, but they're able to get it across now to Weston Blair. Underneath to Westner. He lays it up and gets fouled, or he's going to go to the line. He took a shot to the head.
That is perfect execution by the Wildcats.
Westner's shot was good. He's going to go to the free throw line to shoot the bonus.
Middleswart with the foul for the Eagles.
Referee's making sure that Westner is okay. After that, he's held in his head a little bit, so always got to be concerned. Free throws up and good.
Tyler Westner with quite the third quarter. He has 7 points now, all here in the third.
Took the words right out of my mouth. This is the Tyler Westner quarter. And we have another steal by Weston Blair to Sawyer Blair. Sawyer Blair takes it up and in. Just like that, we have a 10-point lead for the Wildcats. Whiteoak. Another deflected pass by Weston Blair, but Eastern able to recover. And look at that, there's Brandenburg going after the ball. And they're going to go off Eastern.
What a play by Brady Brandenburg. He hustled and then knocked it off for the Eagles. Keep possession, and that's going to, what's it going to do? They're going to call a timeout?
I'm not sure. Oh, he did call timeout. Okay. We'll have a timeout on the floor. We'll be back right after this on 99.5 The Edge.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
Welcome to Jerry Haig Motors in Hillsboro, your local Chevrolet dealer for over 50 years. I am Steve Haig, owner, along with my twin daughters, Mindy and Mandy. We operate our family-owned business. We take care of our customers like friends and family. If you need a new Chevrolet or pre-owned vehicle, service, parts, or body shop, think of Jerry Haig Motors in Hillsboro. Proudly supporting the youth of our community. Stop in today for a great deal. Trade-ins welcome, financing available to qualified buyers.
Welcome back. Two outstanding defensive stops by Whiteoak has extended this lead to a 10-point lead, 38-28. Weston Blair teaming up with his brother on the first steal. Second one was Weston Blair and Brandenburg with an outstanding defensive effort. Whiteoak now with the ball after those back-to-back turnovers. Xander Rhodes takes it all the way into the paint, lays it up, and he's going to get fouled. His shot does not fall.
The referee kind of forced to call that foul after Xander Rhodes went flying. Cooper Barnett with the foul. That's 3 on Cooper.
Looked like Xander Rhodes almost tried to force that in there amongst 3 Eastern defenders, but did what he's supposed to do, is try to draw that foul on that offensive play.
It'll be his first trip to the line. He is an excellent free throw shooter on the season. 81%. And that is, I promise, not going to jinx him. Told you.
39-28 as he makes the first free throw, and an 11-point lead.
6 points now for Rhodes.
Second one is good as well.
Tristan Middleswarp comes back into the game for the Eagles, and he replaces Barnett with those 3 fouls.
Whiteoak has extended out to a 12-point lead now here in the third quarter.
They go back to the patented 1-2-2 zone defense.
Is that patent because of the coach, or are you talking about patent because they got a patent from the government?
I believe it's just the coach there. But
3-point for, who was that shot that?
Derek Barnes.
3-point is good for Derek Barnes, 40-31 now, 9-point lead. Westner attempted a 2-point shot. It was no good. Eastern with the rebound. Another 3-pointer. Oh, back-to-back 3-pointers.
That's 3 in this quarter for Derek. Yes, 15 points.
Just like that, it's back to a 6-point lead. Full court pressure still handled by Whiteoak easily, as Sawyer Blair will set up the offense. We'll take a look at stats. Choose our Snappy Tomato Pizza player of the game right after the final buzzer, so stay tuned. 3-point attempt by Rhodes, or Blair. It's no good. Nope, that was Rhodes, excuse me. Sawyer Blair lays it up. It's no good. Weston Blair tries to get the rebound. No good there. Now we're going to go the other way. Layup by Colton Lloyd, and it's 40-36. We're going to have another timeout here on the floor on 99.5. We'll be back right after this.
Do you have a roofing or siding project? At Higgins, they manufacture steel roofing and siding every business day. With 17 colors in stock and 70,000 pieces of trim, they are prepared to ship your project immediately. Remember Higgins for your 40-year warranted, Energy Star compliant, American-made steel roofing and siding. Located 7 miles west of Hillsboro on US Route 50 and on AC Avenue, just off 35 in Jackson. Call 800-782-4239 or visit them on the web at higginsroofing.com.
Welcome back to Whiteoak High School. It's 40-36. Whiteoak leads the Eastern Eagles. 1 minute, 38 seconds to go in the third quarter. Whiteoak led as much as 12 just a few seconds ago. And now an 8-0 run has cut that down to a 4-point lead by those same Eagles. Whiteoak will have the ball. Crow in there now to pass the ball in to Sawyer Blair. Xander Rhodes, as well as Zach Igo and Brady Brandenburg. Crow with the ball out top. gives it over to Sawyer or Xander Rhodes. Inside to Brandenburg. Passes it over to Aiden Crow. I'm not sure he should have passed that. Should have taken that shot. It's going to be a turnover. Going the other way will be Hill. Take the charge. Tyler Hill with a layup. It's 40-38 now. All the way back to a 2-point lead. 10-0 run now for the Eagles.
Really need a bucket here on this possession for the Wildcats.
Brandenburg takes it inside, gives it to Crow, but Crow can't handle the pass. Another turnover. It's been a very streaky third quarter for both teams here now, as Eagles look to tie the game or take the lead with the shot. Under 38 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Good defense by the Wildcats as Xander Rhodes steals the ball, goes the other direction. We have a little action, extracurricular activity afterwards, as Xander Rhodes might have got stepped on there, but referees are going to have to separate the players as they have a little talking.
Aiden Crow comes in to defend his teammate. No harm, no foul, except for Xander's a little sore getting up there. Gavin Murphy, that will be 3 on Gavin Murphy.
Xander Rhodes will go to the line shooting 2. He cannot use his left hand apparently, because that's another time he went in with the left-hand side and then tried to reverse it underneath and wasn't a good attempt. First free throw is good for Xander Rhodes. 41-38 now the score.
Yeah, he could have possibly used, like you said, used his body, threw it up with the left hand, and maybe got the and one.
Second free throw is good. 42-38 now the score.
That's 9 for Xander.
25 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Long three-pointer by Derek Barnes, but on the rebound we're going to have a foul against Whiteoak.
Aiden Crow with the foul. That's number 2 on Aiden. That's team 4th. Substitution, we have Brady Rockhold back into the game, and also Weston Blair for the Wildcats.
22 seconds to go in the third quarter. 42-38 the score. Whiteoak leads by 4. Colton Lloyd tries to take a shot in the paint. He's going to get fouled. He's going to go to the free throw line.
Zach Igo with the foul. His first, but it is the team 5th. That will send Colton Lloyd to the line.
2 free throws here now for Colton Lloyd. 13.4 seconds to go in the third quarter. First free throw is up. No good. Colton Lloyd, a left-handed shooter.
I was just admiring that myself. Smooth left-handed shot.
Tyler Hill playing the deep safety all the way underneath the Whiteoak basket on the other end of the court. Second free throw is good, 42-39. Xander Rhodes now, 5 seconds to go. Goes to the corner to Sawyer Blair for 3, no good. Shot goes long. And the last second shot is no good. And that's how we'll end it on the third quarter. 42-39 the score. We'll be back with fourth quarter action right after this on 99.5 The Edge.
So I thought you quit. I tried.
You know that thing can blow up in your face, right?
We just watched a video in class about how nicotine can mess up the way your brain develops.
That's the last thing you need.
But for real, you should probably tell your parents.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Hey, can you come with me? Yeah, I got you. Let's go.
It's almost here.
Kopus for another long 3. Wow.
The biggest game of the year.
3-point shot on the buzzer. It's up. It's good.
The 39th annual C103 Shack Senior All-Star Games are coming Friday, March 22nd. Join us at North Adams High School for a night full of basketball action, featuring the girls and boys All-Star Games, All-Star Cheerleaders, Hot Shot and Slam Dunk contests, and more. Doors open at 5. The first games tip off at 6 p.m. Be there.
The Eastern Eagles 42-39 in this sectional semifinal. The winner will take on the Fairfield Lions on February 24th, this Saturday at 6:15 from Miami Trace High School. That game will be carried by our sister station, C103. Whiteoak will start the fourth quarter with the ball and up by 3 points.
Starters back in the floor for the Wildcats.
Xander Rhodes dribbles in toward the paint, gives it over to Aiden Crow, now underneath to Weston Blair. Back out to Sawyer Blair. Now across to Xander Rhodes, now in the corner to Aiden Crow. He gets trapped, gets it back out to Xander Rhodes. Tried to get a little pass inside, trying to be cute with it, getting Weston Blair, but it's knocked away by Eastern. Little no-look pass. It'd been pretty if it had worked.
Yeah, just he's fortunate that it was deflected by the Eagles.
Inbounds pass goes long to Aiden Crow, now to the corner for Rhodes. Thought about a three, but a little stutter step, and he takes a two-point shot inside, but he's get fouled on the shot.
That foul is against Tyler Hill of the Eagles, his second.
I have a feeling we'll see Xander Rhodes at the line a lot here in this fourth quarter. He's already been to the line several times so far. First free throw is good, 43-39 the score, 4-point lead for the Wildcats.
Xander Rhodes now in double figures with 10.
Second free throw is up and good. Inside now for the Eagles. Shot by Tyler Hill is up and good. It's 44-41 now. Another attempted pass underneath the basket from way outside, and it's knocked away by the Eagles. Another saved possession here for the Wildcats. Good look. He had two players underneath the basket, did Sawyer Blair, but Eagles making a good defensive back play there to knock that ball down. Sawyer Blair with a three-point attempt. No good. Rebound goes outside, but Brandenburg's able to get it. He puts it up, and he's fouled. No good.
Big foul on the Eagles. Cooper Barnett's number 4.
That will put Brandenburg at the line shooting 2. Stay tuned after the game. We'll talk to Coach Patton for the Coach's Comment Show. Coach Greg Patton of the Wildcats will join us. 6:52 left here in the fourth quarter. First free throw is good.
Tristan Middleswart into the game for the Eagles, replaces Barnett.
45-41 now the score. 4-point lead for the Wildcats. Second free throw now coming for Brandenburg. It's up. It's no good. Rebound goes to the Eagles. Sawyer Blair almost got a steal on that off of Gavin Murphy, but Murphy able to recover. Now he's got both players on him. Lloyd for 3 points. It's good. Excuse me, Tyler Hill. 45-44 now. 1-point lead for the Wildcats. Brandenburg gets it across the midcourt. Now to Sawyer Blair. Sawyer Blair takes it up and in.
Nice finish by Sawyer Blair. He's got 8 points now in the game.
47-44 now the score. Whiteoak leads by 3. 6 minutes, 15 seconds to go in the game. Middleswart with the ball, drives in, got a lane open, and did not have any pressure. Found a lane, was fouled on that layup, and did not go in.
Brandenburg, that's number 1 on Brady. Cooper Barnett will make his first appearance of the game at the line.
First free throw is no good.
Tyler Westner into the game for the Wildcats.
We're going to have a timeout on the floor by Whiteoak. We'll be back right after this on 99.5 The Edge.
It's almost here.
Kopus for another long 3. Wow.
The biggest game of the year.
3-point shot on the buzzer. It's up. It's good.
The 39th annual C103 Shack Senior All-Star Games are coming Friday, March 22nd. Join us at North Adams High School for a night full of basketball action, featuring the girls and boys All-Star Games, All-Star Cheerleaders, Hot Shot and Slam Dunk Contests, and more. Doors open at 5. The first games tip off at 6 p.m. Be there.
Welcome back to Whiteoak High School. We are 6 minutes away from the end of this regulation. Whiteoak leads 47-44.
Correction on that last one. I said it was Barnett. He's on the bench with 4 fouls. Middlesworth at the line where he hit his first one, and he'll come to the line to shoot his 4th in the game. He's 3 for 3 so far.
Second free throw is up and good. 47-45 is the score now. Whiteoak leads by 2 points. We're at the 6-minute mark now here in the fourth quarter. Xander Rhodes taking his time, walking across midcourt, picks up his dribble, gets it down to Sawyer Blair, back out to Rhodes.
It's like a straight 1-3-1 this time.
Not a defense you see very often, but an effective one. Rhodes drives in deep, gets it out, tipped away by Middlesworth. It'll be Whiteoak ball on the side.
Ethan Edwards in the game for the Eagles. He replaces Hill.
Rhodes will take the ball out for the Wildcats. Gets it out to, who's going to get it? And that's a 5-second call. A little fast is what Coach Patton says, but 5-second call nonetheless. Turnover for the Wildcats.
Checking a player to maybe see if he has some blood on him, or what are we looking at?
Must be, yep. And he smartly wipes it off his uniform. I don't know why he did that. But maybe some blood on him, I'm not sure.
Not sure. Here we go. We're going to just wipe it off with a towel. Cooper Barnett playing trainer. Good job, Cooper.
He wiped it off and then gave the referee a thumbs up, like, got it taken care of, sir. All right, now we're back to action. Eastern with the ball now. 5 minutes, 30 seconds to go. Ethan Edwards takes it down, gives it over to Murphy. Stolen by Weston Blair. Gives it over to Sawyer Blair. Sawyer Blair's going to finish. Nope, gives it up to Weston Blair, who lays it up and in.
Nice unselfishness between the two of those guys.
Good defense, good finish. Eastern now with the ball underneath down in the corner to Derek Barnes for 3. It's no good. Long rebound's gotten by Sawyer Blair. He's going to take it in 1-on-2. He's not able to finish, but who's there? Weston Blair. Put back is good. It's 51-45 now. Whiteoak leads by 6, and then Weston Blair commits not the smartest of fouls. 30 feet from the bucket.
I think that might have been one he's just going to say, I just want to see how much I can get away with. Yeah, sorry. Two substitutions, Cooper Barnett and Tyler Hill into the game for the Eagles.
Gives a little shoulder shiver to Derek Barnes, and right in front of the referee, though. Puts his hands up like I didn't mean to, but that doesn't matter. Foul nonetheless. Murphy with the ball, drives in, gets another defensive effort. Blair ends up with the ball. Weston Blair lays it up and in.
Weston Blair with a quick 6-0 run on his own.
Back out to an 8-point lead for the Wildcats. That ball was knocked away, I think, by Westner on that last play. 3-point attempt by the Eagles is no good. Rebound goes to Gavin Murphy. He puts it back up and in. 53-47 now the score. 4 minutes, 15 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Sawyer Blair with the ball almost gets his pocket picked, but able to recover. Gives it over to Westner. Westner with a jump shot, no good. Rebound by Brandenburg, up and in. That has got to be his 5th or 6th offensive rebound and putback tonight. Quick 3 by Gavin Murphy's no good. Rebound, Brandenburg. Brandenburg, I believe, is 5th in the league in rebounds per game.
Yeah, he's exceeded that easily. It's at 6.9 per game. I'm sure he's got more than that today. And now he's got a beautiful assist to Weston Blair.
Nice give and go, and it's a 10-point lead for the Wildcats.
18 for Weston.
Gavin Murphy with a nice spin move inside the paint. Rebound, Weston Blair. I would love to be able to see Whiteoak's stat sheet tomorrow to find out how many of the rebounds Weston Blair and Brandenburg have. Outstanding game for both of them.
No reason to get in any hurry for the Wildcats.
And they hurry to rush a shot, but they're able to get their own rebound. Back outside, now to Blair, Sawyer Blair underneath, gets it out to Weston Blair. Now to Xander Rhodes, inside to Brandenburg, back out to Weston Blair. Now we're not in any hurry to get anything done. And we have a foul on a stoppage play.
Foul goes against the Eagles' Colton Lloyd. That's number 1 on Lloyd.
We're going to have a timeout on the floor. We'll be back right after this on 99.5 The Edge.
It's almost here.
Kopus for another long three. Wow.
The biggest game of the year.
3-point shot on the buzzer. It's up. It's good.
The 39th annual C103 Shack Senior All-Star Games are coming Friday, March 22nd. Join us at North Adams High School for a night full of basketball action, featuring the girls and boys all-star games, all-star cheerleaders, hot shot and slam dunk contests, and more. Doors open at 5. The first games tip off at 6 p.m. Be there. That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
Welcome back to fourth quarter action. 57-47 to score. Whiteoak leads. 2 minutes, 55 seconds to go. Whiteoak with the ball here as we try to get the conclusion of regulation time. 2 minutes, 55 seconds. Again, a story of streaks. The 12-point lead by the Wildcats in the third quarter was cut down by a 10-0 run by the Eagles. And then the Wildcats have come back here and outscored the Eagles here in the fourth quarter to open it back up to a 10-point lead. It's gone up and down a couple of times here in this fourth quarter. Sawyer Blair gives it up to Weston Blair. He dribbles way back out top to reset. He gives it up to Westner. Westner finds a lane. He takes it all the way in, lays it up. No good, but he gets fouled. That's going to be number 5, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Cooper Barnett had no choice, either give up the layup or commit his 5th foul, and he made the choice. Cooper Barnett will be disqualified with his 5 fouls.
Westner, I think the plan was to run the clock a little bit down, but Westner saw that lane. The paint was wide open. Found a lane, was going to make that layup, if not for Barnett reaching out and grabbing him.
Lane Atha and Derek Barnes back into the game. Barnes is that 3-point shooter that Whiteoak needs to key on here, make sure they don't leave him open.
2 shots now for Westner. First one is up and good.
Westner now with 8 points, 2 for 2 from the line.
Don't forget to check out Goodguysradiotv.com for live telecast coverage of all your favorite teams. You can also check out our vast library of past events. Just click Video Archive. Man, second free throw good. 58-47, 2 minutes, 25 seconds to go. As Hill takes it in, cannot finish. Rebound goes to Brandenburg, and Sawyer Blair will clear out and bring the ball up. This broadcast is for the private use of the 99.5 The Edge audience. Any other use of the descriptions or accounts of the game without the consent of 99.5 is prohibited. Weston Blair takes a shot underneath the basket, but it's blocked out of bounds. Whiteoak will retain possession. (58-47), 2 minutes 4 seconds to go in regulation. Xander Rhodes with a fall away jumper, no good. Rebound goes to the Eagles. Hill with the ball now for the Eagles. Gives it over to Barnes. Barnes for three. No good. Rebound, Brandenburg. He's double teamed, able to keep possession. That's a very nice job by Brandenburg to recover there.
Strong young man, Mr. Brady Brandenburg.
Just a sophomore, so this team has very much youth potential on its side for the Whiteoak Wildcats.
Yes, they do. They have several excellent players getting a lot of varsity experience here this year. That foul went against Tyler Hill of the Eagles.
It is the team fifth, so Sawyer Blair will go to the line shooting two. His first one is good. Make it 59-47. Back to that 12-point lead, largest of the game for Whiteoak. And it may be time to toss in the towel as we see some bench players come in for Eastern.
Here we have Casey Rankin and Colin Wilcoxon into the game for the Eagles.
A couple seniors for the Eagles, maybe Coach Knight giving them an opportunity to get some time in here and be thanked by the crowd for their senior time. Second free throw is good. Make it 60-47. 13-point lead now, largest of the game.
That gets Blair in the double figures with 10.
Three-point attempt by Rankin is no good. Rebound goes to Wilcoxon. He's not able to recover it. Whiteoak will get the ball, go the other direction. Xander Rhodes now. Now, Craig, I think Coach Patton might like me and you to come back and do the next game. You and I seem to be pretty good luck because we did another game where they weren't scoring very well and they exploded on an offensive night. I believe that was against West Union.
Yeah, they're well ahead of their scoring average. Good point.
Ball is knocked out of bounds off of Xander Rhodes. It'll be a turnover, Eastern ball. And we have
several substitutions. Bear with me here. We got Christian Height, Keegan Iyer, and Dakota Clift into the game for the Wildcats. Aiden Crow also came in, and Zach Igo. All the starters leave. Nice round of applause for the starters, those two seniors. I'm sorry, Weston Blair, the senior.
Three-point attempt by Rankin is no good. Rebound goes back underneath to Wilcoxon. We're going to have a dual possession. It's going to stay Eastern ball. 48 seconds to go, 60-47 the score right now. Whiteoak taking the lead, holding the lead hopefully to become, to advance to the sectional championship. They will face the Fairfield Lions on Saturday from Miami Trace High School. Ball was knocked out by Zach Igo, but not able to get to it before it goes out of bounds. Eastern will retain possession. Under 45 seconds to go. Three-point attempt by Devin Tingler is no good. Rebound underneath gets fought by several players. It's going to be a dual possession. Going to go the other direction. Whiteoak ball now.
Yeah, Hayden Wilcoxon and Devin Tingler into the game also on that previous timeout for the Eagles.
Stay with us after the game. We'll talk some stats. We'll hear from Coach Patton as our coach's comment show, and we'll name our Snappy Tomato Pizza player of the game. Last 20 seconds here of the ball game, 60-47 the score. As the Whiteoak Wildcats will be victorious tonight in this sectional semifinal. They have a turnover. It'll go Eastern ball now. They'll move on to face their shack mate, the Fairfield Lions, on Saturday. Three-point attempt by Wilcoxon is short. That's Rankin. 5 seconds to go, and that'll be the end of the game. We'll have the buzzer. Congratulations to the Whiteoak Wildcats. Final score, 60-47. We'll be back with post-game report right after this on 99.5 The Edge.
Southern Ohio is nationally known as the hot spot for trophy whitetail deer hunting. That's why the Dickey Group Realtors receive multiple calls every day from whitetail deer hunters who are looking to purchase land in Southern Ohio. So if you have property, no matter how large or small, the Dickey Group Realtors want to talk to you. It's deer season right now, so strike while the iron is hot. Call Jeff Dickey today at 937-393-7222 or visit thedickeygroup.com.
Who is Barry Chevrolet? Why don't you ask your friends and neighbors? Because after 70 years, 4 generations in the automotive industry, odds are we've made a happy customer out of somebody you know. Hard-working, proud Americans drive Chevrolets, and that's why we sell them at Barry's. Hats off to everybody driving a Silverado truck. You're my kind of people. Barry Chevrolet, your best deal dealer.
Our beliefs matter. They're reflected in our words and actions. At First State Bank, we believe in treating people well, and have since 1884. Listening, caring, looking out for each other. It's what people deserve. It's what a real local bank does. While lots of things have changed over the years, our belief in you hasn't. First State Bank, built on belief.
Welcome back to the post-game report here on 99.5 as the Whiteoak Wildcats are victorious in the sectional semifinal, 60-47 over the Reedsville Eastern Eagles. The first quarter, 13-11, Whiteoak enjoyed the advantage after one. They broke out to a 5-0 lead. There were 2 ties in that first quarter. Whiteoak enjoyed the lead throughout the rest of the game, except for maybe one other occasion where Eastern took the lead. Second quarter, Whiteoak outscored Eastern 12-10 in that quarter to add to their two-point lead for a 4-point lead at halftime, 25-21. At 2 different occasions in that second quarter, Whiteoak led by as much as 8, but Eastern closed it out near the end of the half to get it to a 4-point lead. Second quarter, Eastern actually outscored Whiteoak in that third quarter, not second. Whiteoak, in that third quarter, is 18-7. Eastern outscored Whiteoak to cut that deficit from 4 to 3. 42-39 was the score. There was a 12-point lead by Whiteoak at one point in that third quarter. Early in the third quarter, Eastern took a 5-0 run to take the lead early on in that third quarter. Whiteoak tied it back up and took the lead again and really never relinquished the lead again. 12-point lead, 40-28 at one point, but then a 10-0 run by Eastern closed it to 42-38. Actually an 11-0 run because it ended up 42-39 by the end of the third quarter. 3-point lead. Fourth quarter, though, it was all Whiteoak. 18-8 was the score in the fourth quarter. The advantage of 10 points to Whiteoak made that 3-point lead a 13-point victory, 60-47, the final score. We'll be back right after this. We'll get some stats. We'll hear from Coach Patton, and we'll name our Snappy Tomato Pizza player of the game right after this on 99.5 The Edge.
Taste the Snappy Tomato Pizza difference for yourself. Order from Seaman at 937-386-1010 or from West Union at 937-544-5583. Order online at snappytomato.com.
ProGen's next-generation technology flooring is designed to stand up to the demands of modern life, and it's available now at the Winchester Carpet Outlet. Because ProGen is durable, waterproof, dimensionally stable, and easy to install, it can be used in any room, including rooms that are most prone to moisture and spills, like kitchens and baths. For top-quality flooring, service, and selection at prices that'll floor you, visit the Winchester Carpet Outlet, just off State Route 32 on Tri-County Road, just a few miles west of Winchester, Ohio, and online at winchestercarpetoutlet.com. I
wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
Welcome back to the post-game report. Joining me now, Craig Campbell with some post-game stats. Craig?
All right, for the Eastern Eagles, they had 6 players hit the scoring column. They had Gavin Murphy, 8 points. He went 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Colton Lloyd, 6 points, 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Tyler Hill, 9 points, all of those from the field. Tristan Middleswart, he had 6 points, went 4 for 4 from the line. Cooper Barnett with 4, all of those from the field. And leading all scorers was Mr. Derek Barnes, 15 points, 5 3-pointers. The Eagles went 9 for 31 inside the arc from two-point land. That's a 29% clip. 8 for 30 from the three-point line. They hit several threes, 5 of those from Derek Barnes. So that was 8 for 30, 27%, 17 for 61 total. That's 28%. They did go to the line only 8 times. They went 6 for 8 for 75%. So that gave the Eastern Eagles their 47 points. And we'll go back to you here in just a few minutes with the Whiteoak Wildcat statistics.
All right, joining me will be Coach Patton when we come back right after this on the Coach's Comment Show on 99.5 The Edge.
Welcome to Jerry Haig Motors in Hillsboro, your local Chevrolet dealer for over 50 years. I am Steve Haig, owner, along with my twin daughters, Mindy and Mandy. We operate our family-owned business. We take care of our customers like friends and family. If you need a new Chevrolet or pre-owned vehicle, service, parts, or body shop, think of Jerry Haig Motors in Hillsboro. Proudly supporting the youth of our community. Stop in today for a great deal. Trade-ins welcome, financing available to qualified buyers.
Do you have a roofing or siding project? At Higgins, they manufacture steel roofing and siding every business day. With 17 colors in stock and 70,000 pieces of trim, they are prepared to ship your project immediately. Remember Higgins for your 40-year warranted, Energy Star compliant, American-made steel roofing and siding. Located 7 miles west of Hillsboro on US Route 50 and on AC Avenue, just off 35 in Jackson. Call 800-782-4239 or visit them on the web at higginsroofing.com.
A fantastic game from several of your players. Didn't know much about Eastern coming in. Were you able to watch some film on them?
Yeah, I got about 4 films on them, and one of my assistant coaches, he went and watched them every other night. You know, it's kind of hard to tell. The one game is like, they don't look like they shoot outside a whole lot, and in other games they let it up. So we tried to prepare for either one.
Well, we talked in pregame that they had the size advantage on you.
Oh,
we thought, well, maybe your quickness would be better, but it turned out you guys out-rebounded Eastern on across the board.
Yeah, we actually played pretty physical tonight. I was kind of very happy about that. And we've struggled against teams that's physical and bigger than us, and I thought we did very well tonight on the boards.
Well, Tyler Westner came off the bench, gave you some quality points. I tell you what, I love the Sawyer and Weston watching them play together. Be sad to see Weston go at some point here when you're wrapping up your tournament run, but had some quality minutes from Westner. And I tell you what, who impressed me on the boards was Brandenburg.
Yeah, he's always huge on the boards. He usually gets double teamed and stuff on the rebounds, but boy, he muscled them out there. I know he does that to us in practice, but he's bigger than everybody else. And he pushed away them boys pretty well, and like I said, had a huge game for us again.
Well, your guard combination of Rhodes and Blair seemed to do the job and beat that press, but Weston Blair just carried this team. I mean, he put his team on his back and pushed everybody away and got this win for you guys tonight, it looks like.
Yeah, he did. He's obviously big for us. He's ahead of our defense, and when he's out there, we're a totally different team. And he aggressive going to the basket again, just helps out in so many aspects of the game, his leadership and just play in general.
Well, this is one of those rare occasions where you know a lot about your upcoming opponent.
Yeah, I know a little bit about it.
So what are you going to do to prepare for this matchup on Saturday with the Fairfield Lions?
Well, obviously we're going to work on, trying to take care of the ball better. We've struggled with them with that before, and I think if we'll get this physical, that'll be a big help for us, because Fairfield, not a huge team, but very physical, and, a lot of shooters, so obviously got to find them. We've got to box out. Main thing is take care of the ball.
Well, Coach, congratulations on this win. Anything you want to add before you leave the airwaves tonight?
I think that's it for tonight, man. I'm just, like I said, very happy to get this win and move on to the next round and get to see Mr. Williams here soon.
Well, you can say you're 1-0 in your tournament record, your career tournament record now, so keep that with you now.
I appreciate that.
All right. Congratulations to Coach Patton and the Whiteoak Wildcats. When we come back, we'll wrap up our post-game show here on 99.5 The Edge.
So I thought you quit. I tried.
You know that thing can blow up in your face, right?
We just watched a video in class about how nicotine can mess up the way your brain develops.
That's the last thing you need.
But for real, you should probably tell your parents.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Hey, can you come with me?
Yeah, I got you. Let's go.
It's almost here.
Kopus for another long three. Wow.
The biggest game of the year.
Three-point shot on the buzzer. It's up. It's good.
The 39th annual C103 Shack Senior All-Star Games are coming Friday, March 22nd. Join us at North Adams High School for a night full of basketball action, featuring the girls and boys All-Star Games, All-Star Cheerleaders, Hot Shot and Slam Dunk contests, and more. Doors open at 5. The first games tip off at 6 p.m. Be there.
Welcome back to the post-game report here at Whiteoak High School as the Whiteoak Wildcats are victorious over the Eastern Eagles. Now joining me again, Craig Campbell with a look at the stats.
The Whiteoak Wildcats came in averaging 46.5 points per game. They ended up with 60 big points to get this win. They had 6 players hit the scoring column. Aiden Crow had a single field goal, 2 points. Tyler Westner came off the bench, 8 points, 2 for 3 from the free throw line. Brady Brandenburg, a huge game, 10 points from the field, 2 for 4 from the line for 12 total. Then we had Xander Rhodes, 11 points, 6 for 6 from the free throw line. Sawyer Blair, he hit 9 points, hit 2 for 2 from the free throw line. And then leading all scores was Mr. Weston Blair, 18 points, 16 of those from the field, hit 2 for 4 from the free throw line. The Wildcats shot 22 for 52 from the field, 42%, 48% inside the arc, 20 for 42. That's a nice clip when they come in averaging 37.5. They hit 48 tonight. Big thing was they averaged 65.6% from the free throw line tonight, 14 for 19, 74%. That helped to ice it in that fourth quarter. Also, just a few turnovers. They had 8, 11, 14 turnovers. I had to add them up real quick there. That is also below their season average. Awesome job by the Whiteoak Wildcats.
Thank you, Craig. Now, one last thing to do, or Craig Campbell will name our C103 our Snap Pizza Pizza player of the game.
It was a very good game by several players. All the starters and a couple of bench players. Tyler Westner came off the bench, had a huge supporting role there. But you probably heard us say Weston Blair over and over. He was on the floor. He was on the boards. He was making assists, not to mention the 18 points that he had. So we had to, eventually fall on Mr. Weston Blair. He's the senior with all that leadership, and he's everywhere. So our Snappy Tomato Pizza player of the game is Mr. Weston Blair.
All right, thank you, Craig. Congratulations to Weston Blair. Congratulations to Coach Patton. And congratulations to the Whiteoak Wildcats on their victory tonight over the Eastern Eagles. They will take on Fairfield Lions February 24th, this Saturday, 6:15 on our sister station C103 from Miami Trace High School. The final score here tonight, Whiteoak 60, Eastern 47. Congratulations to the Whiteoak Wildcats. That'll wrap it up for Craig Campbell, Maggie Dean, and as well as Sarah Rigdon back at the station. This has been Chris Blanton. Thanking you for listening with us, and have everybody have a pleasant evening. Good night, everybody.